What up, YouTube? It's JT. You know, Canelo Alvarez is gonna beat the living shit out of Golovkin, man. He will annihilate, flatline Golovkin, dude. I mean, it's just, honestly, dude, you guys are delusional, man. You guys are like fucking, you know, mentally ill, man. Like you guys have all types of delusions of grandeur and all types of fucking Tourette syndrome, and some of you motherfuckers got, cerebral palsy. Like, you dudes are retards, man. Like, fucking just dumb, dude. Like, you cannot operate like a normal human being with these types of thoughts, man. Canelo Alvarez is gonna beat the living shit out of Golovkin, man. You know, and I'm gonna tell you why. First and foremost, Golovkin is an old fucking fart, man. He's old, dude. He's 35 years old. Not only that he's old, he's slow as fuck. He's too slow. He's slow. He's old. If he had a little bit more speed, I would think this would, he would have a good chance. He's strong. He has power, but he's just too slow for Canelo, man. And he's old. He's old. He doesn't have that drive, man. A 35-year-old guy just doesn't have that drive and aggressive. You see, when Mayweather and Pacquiao, when they're up in age, 35, mid 30s, 36, there's no knockouts. There's hardly any knockdowns. Of course, Pacquiao gets knocked down because he's fucking fighting bums, but they don't have the drive. They don't have the aggressiveness. They don't have, basically Golovkin is just, he's old, man. He doesn't have testosterone, man. That's like me versus a fucking convicted crackhead who been smoking heroin and crack his whole life, about to be 40 years old, and he's thinking he could beat me up. You're old, man. Golovkin doesn't have the testosterone, the aggressiveness. He's slow. He's gonna get pieced up and beat up pretty badly by Canelo, man. Like, I know you guys don't want to hear that. You fucking man defenders don't understand. But look, man, Golovkin is just too old. He's just too old, man. He's too old and he's too slow. If he had hand speed, that's a difference, man. But he's too slow, dude. Canelo is going to be dodging all his punches, slipping all his punches, and just counter him all day. Because he's fucking slow and he's fucking old. And he looks like he just looks like a blob of shit right now. And, yeah, dude, I think Canelo's gonna annihilate him, man. Canelo's that dude in boxing, man. Golovkin just doesn't have that drive anymore, man. He cannot put pressure and throw. He can't throw punches with Canelo. He cannot. He doesn't have the testosterone, man. He just can't. He's old, man. He's old, dude. He's old, and yeah, it's gonna be ugly for him, man. So that's why they're gonna milk this shit out so he can cash out for his final payday. You know. Because the truth is, man, I think, you guys can say, oh, he gave up his belt and all this. Dude, that shit is all a part of the game. They're playing you. They're playing you. That's part of the game. That's part of the narrative to make this shit as big as it can be. But the truth is, man, Canelo's going to beat the living shit. 25, 26 years old. He's going to beat the living shit out of Golovkin, man. You saw it in the Daniel Jacobs fight, man. Golovkin is just too slow. He probably has the devastating power. It's probably true. Knocking out heavyweights, all that shit is probably true, man. But he's just a step slower than these younger guys, man. He's a step slower than Daniel Jacobs. When you watch the Daniel Jacobs fight, look at the fight, man. You man defenders, you crackheads, you pedophiles, you guys don't actually watch fights and see what's going on. You watch fights to get an erection to Golovkin, okay? Watch the fight. Golovkin, in that fight with Daniel Jacobs, he hardly landed anything clean, man. He hardly landed any power shot clean. Only thing he was landing clean really was a jab. And he probably had 3 or 4 hooks that he landed cleanly, or body shots. He hardly had any the whole fucking fight. You know why? It's because he's fucking old, man. He's slow. He's too slow. Daniel Jacobs saw his punches coming and he was quick enough to slip them or parry him, or he couldn't get full extension on him. Just like Pacquiao, man. He's just too old and slow and too fucking stupid, man. You know, he's slow, dude. Guys like Daniel Jacobs and Canelo, man, who are in there boxing, slick boxers, man, who can counter punch and slip punches, more like Canelo, dude, he's too slow. It's gonna get ugly for him. You know, it's gonna get ugly for him, man. But that's how I see that fight going, man. I got Canelo by annihilation, man. It's JT. I'm out.